There's the man of an hour.
Look who it is.
Look who it is. Way past my bedtime. You guys got some bangers coming up, though.
Man, we gotta start. We gotta end the year right and start it off right.
Started off swinging.
What is up, buddy?
What's up, everybody? Hello. Hi, Tina. Hello, Rebecca. Everyone that said hi that I missed, I don't feel like scrolling back up.
Man, it's tough scrolling on it.
He has a new shirt on.
I do have a new shirt on. This was found in the depths of my closet because I haven't finished my laundry yet.
So is it
It's a little short in the sleeves. It's like a quarter sleeve.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Had a good day. Oh,
whoa!
Oh my God! What is that? That thing was
Oh
crazy.
my God! Thank you.
John,
We going to space. We going to space.
good night, Scott's going to bed.
All right,
Good,
Scott.
Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good night, Scott.
John. You wow.
I'm doing good. Had a good day. Drove all the way to Bumblefuck, Eastern Maryland, to pick up some stuff for John and Courtney, which was fun. It was a fun little adventure. Then came back and I was like, I don't want to do any work because I drove a lot. So then I didn't.
That was your work, bro. That was your work.
Exactly.
Sometimes it bees like that.
Sat in like 45 minutes of traffic. I was like, all right, this is enough for the day. Oh my God, and the lights. Thank you. Who sent that? Was that Vanessa? John got a Christmas tree.
Nice. Yeah, man.
Never had one of those.
I just want to thank you for being on with us. We love you, man, and you're amazing.
Yeah, I'm happy we were finally able to get it scheduled out. Whatever. I wasn't the first. It's fine.
I know Rebecca and Vanessa are still mad at us because
we just letting it.
Everyone will have their turn.
We just letting it sink in a little bit.
Everyone will have their turn.
Yeah, man, y'all. I just want to say, man, y'all, you part of the daytime resellers, and y'all go live a lot, and that helps me get through my day at work sometimes. Cause I'll be having some days, boy, and I'm able to hop in at least listen sometimes. And
no, it's fun going live. Like,
yeah.
I definitely get a lot less work done when I'm live, but it's nice to have like the break from the monotony of just listening to podcasts. Or
I just wish I could work and be on live like you do. So
yeah,
I can appreciate that.
Gotta love compartmentalizing.
Yeah, I remember I met you in Kelsey's live. Actually, like I think that was like last year, right?
Yeah, it was about a little more than a year ago. I started like hanging out in Kelsey's live, and then Kelsey's the one that actually got me to like actually go live. Because I made some videos back during the panorama. But then those all got deleted for some reason. I don't actually know what happened. But then I started going live, and now we're here. A year and a half later.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I just want you to know that a lot of us really appreciate you going live, and we learn so much from you. Your hard work. You have this awesome work ethic, and all the stuff about reselling. We really appreciate it. I appreciate it myself, and I definitely want to thank you for that, man.
No problem.
Yeah, I like the fact that you.
Oh no, sorry, Chad. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I like the fact that you are a good example of being yourself and basically not really caring what nobody thinks about how you present yourself or anything, all the above. And
100%.
I appreciate that, because some people are just so worried about what other people think.
Yeah.
So like that.
Life is too short to be worrying about what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
Joey is nothing. Scott is right. I'm also nothing special. Like, I am just a guy in my basement who's, like John says, trying to feed my family. and not get banned off this app.
Or sometimes you test to see if you can
Yeah,
get.
I test. I promise to be on my best behavior. I won't get either of your accounts banned off this app. I will do my very best.
It's all good.
John
So
says,
yeah,
Old
go
Bay
ahead.
Joe.
Old Bay Joe. Old Bay Joe. Listen, I've said it before. Old Bay's great. JO seasoning's better. Maryland Pride. Maryland, we're the Andrew. Can't point to it. Maryland flag. Got to represent.
So I hadn't seen Ducky's come in. Have you, AZ? So I'm not sure if we're gonna have Ducky's mine.
I think she said she wasn't able to make it tonight, so
Okay, I didn't catch it. So I guess we'll do like we did last week, Chad. If y'all go ahead and I guess you can go ahead and start getting your questions in. Me and AZ will start off with a few questions, and we'll kind of ask as we go. We'll just wing it with questions, and we just
Chef
make
knows.
it. But yeah, so I guess we'll start off, Joy, by letting us know, how you kind of give us a little intro about yourself, how you got involved with the reselling, et cetera, et cetera.
So, Baltimore, born and bred. Uh, I got into reselling in college. I was bored at college and like in between classes, so I would hit the thrift store. And then I found this leather jacket that I picked up for 5, sold for 15, and was hooked. Sold clothes for about 3 years, and that was fine. I was okay at it. I didn't really nothing really ever popped off for me for that. And then I got a Facebook Marketplace score of hard goods and never looked back to clothes. That many people know that I really, really hate selling clothing. Just not my thing. But yeah, ever since then, and then I was doing, as I graduated college, I was like, okay, I'm making the same amount of money doing reselling as I am doing hotel work that I absolutely hated. So I quit my hotel job, and then this had been my life for the past 5 years, and it's been ups and downs. As many of you guys know, owning a business is all ups and downs, and it's kind of the highs are phenomenal and the lows are real low. So I keep reading the comments and getting distracted.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard. I was just telling my sister, I was like, it's the same because it's all the same people, but also it's different because it's an interview.
Right.
But yeah, that's how I got started, and started with eBay. eBay's my, I love eBay.
That's the baby.
Mm-hmm. It's
That's
one I
cool,
want to keep.
man.
All the other ones can disappear. As long as the eBay is still strong, I'm good.
Yeah, so you mentioned you started right after college. Um, what do you think? You think this is something that someone should pursue like without going to college, like if they're really serious about it, or do you how do you feel about like going to
Absolutely.
college?
I really enjoyed going to college. I don't regret going to college. I love the knowledge. I loved my time there, and what I did and learned. But no, I think everyone should resell and everyone should learn how to run. I think it's one of the like easiest businesses to start. It requires little to no capital because you can just start with stuff around your house, or you can throw $100 at stuff and see what happens. Uh, but I don't think college is necessary to start this business. But I don't regret going to college or not. Like I love I think the knowledge that I have from that really helps.
Rude said if we tap to 100K, Joy will shave his beard.
Bruce is a damn liar. Gonna need a lot more than 100K, Ruth. Let's get there. Let's get those taps. Keep tapping, but I will. I'll do a dance.
So I need to ask, what was your best item ever sold or flipped?
Ooh, best item ever flipped. I would probably be this year actually with those car doors. It wasn't. It made it. I sold it for the most amount of money, and profit was probably around 900 um, for them, which was phenomenal. But also the lighter that I sold to John because I paid. I sold. I think I sold it to him for 1,000. And then, but I paid like $4 for it at the thrift store. So money wise, that came in. Yeah, that lighter was phenomenal. I wish I made a video on it.
I know, man. That lighter is so awesome.
It's a regret I gotta live with is not making a video on that.
Yeah, that was a cool flip, man, and that was cool of John to buy that off you.
Absolutely.
You mean John didn't make a video saying, "Look what I got from Joey, y'all"?
Oh no, he 100% made that video, and if it was made today, he would definitely rag on me a lot more than he did in that video.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man, and like um me and Chad talk about this a lot. Chad always brings it up, networking, and I think that's really an important part of reselling. How do you feel about it? Like making connections and
Oh,
um,
I think networking's, if not one of the most important thing to do in this industry. Like, if you guys aren't, you should be telling absolutely everyone. People just walking down the street, you see a neighbor, hey, how are you? I resell for a living. If you have anything that you are looking to get rid of, let me know. Here's my number. Absolutely everybody. At the grocery store, visiting your grandmother. I love going to my grandmother's retirement home. I just like tell everyone I need to print out, I want to print out or get made just like little cards that say like, hi, I'm Joey, this is what I do, and then have like some items so I can leave it places on community boards, uh, Facebook, local pages. I think Blue Collar just did that and had an amazing
right.
success with it. So I think everyone should be doing that. You can get boxes, remotes, you can get anything from neighbors and just your network. You never know what people have.
Right. I think some people are just, I guess, nervous about it, wondering what people will think about them. I mean, there are a small percentage of people that do look down to resellers.
Reselling, absolutely, and it's nerve wracking going up to people and just talking to them. But and sometimes I don't, sometimes I do get nervous and will run away and hide, and but that's fine too. Uh, but most of the time, you realize that most people they'd actually be interested in, and then you either find a consignment or a buyout or a connection. Just this morning, the boxes I was going through, it was all garbage, but that was a connection I made 3 years ago at the post office. And he called me, which I did not call him today. I got to write myself a note for tomorrow.
Make note.
Yeah, I actually had a guy text me earlier today, and he's like, "Hey, I got something cool," and I was like, I forgot to save his name, so I didn't know who it was.
The worst. The worst.
You
Yeah.
know, I was
I
like,
always try to. I give them my number, but I always try to get their number as well. I try to get them to like text me or call me. That way, 3-4 months down the line, I can send them a text message if I remember, uh, and be like, "Hey, do you have this? Like, we met, 4 months ago. My name's Joe. This is what I do. Just reaching out."
Yeah, that's a good point because, like, if you just leave your number, a lot of times they just set it down or throw it in the trash.
right,
So you can exchange numbers right there on the spot and even just shoot each other a text saying, that, "Hey, this is whatever, whatever." Like you say, you can
Exactly.
always follow
Or
up,
anything for the burst.
which is a good point.
Mac asked me to speak in a more southern accent, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk with a little twang in my voice, and let me know how I do, Matt.
I think you're doing mighty good. But speaking of changing something, I'm gonna read what Cool Rich wrote. He said, "Joy, you are so cool, except the fact that you are a Ravens fan. When do you plan on changing that?"
Absolutely never. Let me tell you something, boy. I am never gonna change being a Ravens fan. Leading purple and black all day. Fuck the Steelers, fuck the Eagles. It don't matter your team. Ravens are gonna win the Super Bowl. I lost the Southern.
Um,
let me see. Let me catch up on. I think Shy Girl said just don't bring you their old Navy pants, right, Joey?
Yeah, exactly. Don't bring the old Navy pants. This lot of I'm gonna have to break this old guy's heart and be like, can you come pick this stuff up again? Because or do you want me to donate it? Because nothing was worth money. I think I pulled 6 pieces that were. I was like, okay, I'll give you like $20 for this.
Mm-mm.
I think Tina asked, and who is your like favorite reseller or favorite creator? You know, on TikTok, YouTube.
Oh, that's a hard question. Everyone has different like aspects that I like and don't like. I mean, I love Meg's videos. Meg's videos are phenomenal. They're hilarious and informative. John makes really good videos because 90% of the time I'm like, I've never seen a piece like this. Vanessa makes really good videos. You guys both make really good videos when they make them. Uh, on YouTube, I used to watch a lot of YouTubers. I kind of fell out of going on YouTube and watching people, but when I used to, Froggy Flips, I really enjoyed watching. I learned a lot from him. Uh, Ready Set Resell
Yeah.
is one of them. That's really funny. The guy is calling me right now.
Oh Lord.
Answer it.
I'll answer. I'll talk to him later. Don't say Mac. I'm sure you didn't understand my twang. I mean, again, everyone. Kelsey make great videos. Like the clothing resellers, I do apologize. I'm not into clothing, so I don't watch a lot of your content because it's just not something I'm super interested in.
Yeah. And I sell clothing, and I try to watch some just to stay on top if I'm out and about and just see
Yeah.
something. But yeah, Laura wants to know: does anyone in your family think your job is not a real job?
I'm sure there are skeptics. I always get lots of questions at family dinners about how work is going and how it's all going. I think as I go on and kind of prove that I can make a living out of this, they've come around. But I'm sure in the beginning, never my parents. My parents were 100% behind me from the get go. In fact, my dad supported me for like a month and a half or several months. I don't remember how long it was when I first started. He didn't. He was like, "Don't worry about paying rent," which was awesome and really helped. Uh, but not that anyone had told me to my face. No.
It's good to have that support.
Yeah, yeah. Support is it's phenomenal when it's there. Dad and mom. I said dad, but it was mom. Mom was like, "Go ahead, you got this," and dad told me.
Got a lot of questions coming in. Um, Let me see. Courtney wants to know, how did you transition from your previous job to reselling? I think you mentioned your dad helped you out, but how was that?
Yeah. So I was working full time at a hotel. Uh, Front desk, I was a manager, assistant, ran the desk for a while because there was no one else to work it. Uh, and I was doing this full time or part time as well and going to school full time. But when I graduated, I just kind of quit the job. I said, "Fuck this place," and I never looked back. Really, that's there was the transition was kind of. Like I think I mentioned it earlier. Like I was like, okay, I'm making the same amount of money doing this horrible job and doing this really fun thing, so I'm gonna go with the fun thing. Uh, and then struggled. This is probably the second year where I'm feeling like comfortable with the money I'm making. You can always make more, and that'd be really great. Uh, but the first 3 years getting going was a little rocky. I wasn't ordering out. I was eating ramen a lot, and now I order out probably too much.
All right, Joey, what's your favorite thing to sell? Vanessa wants to know.
Ooh, favorite thing to sell? I really enjoy selling car parts. Not a dig at Vanessa. Not a dig at Vanessa at all. That was not a dig. I actually enjoy
Whoa.
selling car parts. And cameras, of course, are another great one. It used to be video games, but I've really kind of fallen off of that mainly because I struggle to find them in my area. But video games used to be really, really high up there. That was not a dig at Vanessa. I swear to God.
Yeah, I was just talking to Chad about that. I was like, man, car parts are awesome, man.
They just and they have a lesser fee on eBay. It's like a 8% fee instead of a 12 or 13% fee or something like that. Like,
Yeah. I found a used fuel pump the weekend before this last one,
yeah.
and that thing sold like in 24 hours for $100. I paid like
So
$5 for it.
it's so super fast, and most of the time it's if they're like OEM, like from like Ford or Toyota or whatever, they're super easy to look up because they all have their part numbers on them. So you just do Toyota, the part number into Google, and it should pop right up.
Yeah.
At least on the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but car parts are definitely up there. Yeah,
Yeah, I love finding those radios, pull out
yeah, the radios I just got.
$5.
I just showed it on the live, but the Ford radio, I think I had like 5 watchers on it already.
Uh,
I think I priced it a little too high.
is it new?
No, it's from 2008. It's from
Oh,
Crown Vic. Uh, but it's still I paid I think $8 on discount day at the thrift store. And it should sell for like 8. I think I have it up for 90.
Jason wants to know what would it take to get you to shave your beard?
Ooh,
A
ooh.
lot. It would you listen, you guys have gotten me to a bunch of likes twice. Uh and a bunch of other stuff to get me to shave my beard, and the best you got was me to trim it. Uh it would take a lot for me to shave the beard, to be honest. I'm afraid of what I look like. I haven't seen myself without a beard in like almost 12 years probably. So I'm afraid of what's underneath. Yeah, I could have like a little bird's nest growing over here.
Oh man. Okay, where did meat come from? Meat.
Meep.
Meat.
So it's from a TV show called Phineas and Ferb. It's a kids animated show from Disney from me growing up. And there were the one literally in one episode they meet an alien and it literally just all it says is meep 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 meep. And I loved it. So I just kind of took that and it means so many different things now. But that's where meat came from. And if you want to go for, the Gen Xers in the room, you can do Wile E. Coyote's enemy. Uh, oh God, what's the name of the bird?
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. There it
yeah.
is. Thank you. God, blanked on that. Meep meep. Meep meep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I know you like really well, so it's kind of hard to like ask you questions, but
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of people know that. I mean, kind of said, like, I was talking to John earlier. I was like, I don't know what they're gonna ask because I tell people when I'm gonna take a shit on here. But I love it. I love it.
yeah. Well, why don't you share about like what you do when you're not reselling, man? What do you
Not
like to
reselling.
do? Yeah.
Uh, so I live a kind of a low key life. I don't really like to drink a whole lot anymore. I had that time in my life, and I don't drink a whole lot. You guys know I like to partake in the what have been known in the community as Joey medicine. But I do a lot of hiking. There's a great little park around me that has probably like 40 different trails, and you can divert onto a bunch of different ones from the other trails. So I do a lot of that when it's nice out. TV, have a run of TV shows that I watch. Um, and then I work on the house. And if I'm not doing that, I'll hang out with some friends every now and then. But whatever, we're adults, we're busy. Uh, Other than that, I live a pretty low key life.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Drea's got a question, and you don't have to answer this. I know you've talked about it a little bit before, but it may be a different crowd, maybe a different setting. I don't know. But Drea want to know, how much did you make this past year? Are you allowed to? We allowed to ask that, but you don't even have to
Absolutely. I don't hide that. I think the last time I looked, I was at about 125,000 for the year, which is awesome. It's the most I've ever made doing this. Um, it took a lot of hard work and a lot of hours doing that. But I'm really happy with that. My goal this year was to hit six figures. I came really close last year. I think I was like 4,000 off of hitting six figures last year. So I really wanted to do it this year, and the fact that I crushed it by so much, and that there are still what a week and a half, 2 weeks, however much time in the year for me to do it, and I plan on running a sale next week to try to get me to hopefully 127. I just saw Felix say get to 126, but I'm trying to get to 127, maybe even 130, which would be amazing. Yes, shy. Sale. That is sale. That is not profit. That is sales. Profit wise, I'm about at 90,000.
That's amazing, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for somebody new that wants to get into reselling, or someone that's been reselling, but they kind of ask themselves like, hey, why aren't my numbers there? What are some tips that you can give to someone that wants to get there?
Uh, Put your head down and grind, work, keep listing. It'll happen. It took forever. I remember in the beginning listing, I would list 5 items a day and be like, why are sales not coming in? And I was picking up garbage items too. Like, really, really dig into research about what items sell. Do look at TerraPeak. I think TerraPeak is one of the most useful eBay uh, programs that they have. Just type in any product, see a product running out. I just have this right in front of me, but type in method cleaning into that and see what products sell and have a good sell through rate. You can go back, I think, 2 years, 3 years on TerraPeak, and that's free to use for anybody that has a store now. I think you have to have a store to use it, but it can be any level store now. But what was the main question? Sorry.
Yeah, that's good, man. Just some tips for someone who wants to get to your level and wants to, do this full time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, definitely research. Just list away. Just keep listing. I think back when I was like really, really like relying on watching other people's videos, uh, I don't remember who it was, but they were like, once you hit like 250 listings, you'll start to see daily sales. And so that was my goal forever, was to get to 250 listings. And then I got to 250 listings and I wasn't getting daily sales. And I was like, what the fuck? This guy said, and that's not happening. And so I was like, for a while, I was like, this guy lied to me and now it's bullshit. That's, BS. That's bullshit. Uh, but then it kind of took me a minute to like kind of realize that, I gotta do self-reflection here and look at the items I'm picking up. Um, and that really kind of changed the game.
For sure. Kind of running off that, Heather was asking, are there any months you don't make enough to pay your bills, or just kind of maybe
Not
talk
this
about
year.
that?
Not this year. This year, every month I've hit my goal except for two, and I took vacations those months. And I only came up uh, like uh, about like 1,500 short each month, maybe 2 grand short for April when I took 2 weeks off in Colorado. Uh, but not anymore. When I first started the business and was full time, yeah, there was a few months where I was like, oh, bills are it's going to be tight this month.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I ate ramen. I lived a lesser life than I wanted to because I had this goal, and I'm still not living. I'm not where I want to be yet, so I still have goals to reach.
Yeah, so don't panic. Just keep going and
Keep going. Just
setting your goals and following through.
it's I think with TikTok and social media, a lot of people think reselling is going to be like, oh, boom, 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 boom. But it's really not. It's a very slow grind. It's a slow process. Uh, and, some wins are big, some wins are small.
Correct.
Uncle Jim Pickers wants to know, when you decide to settle down, would you prefer a reseller companion?
Mm.
I think it would be nice. I think they don't have to be in the business. They don't have to. They can have their own life and do whatever they want to do. But someone that likes to go thrifting with me, that likes to go to a estate sale, then wants to be a part of the things I love, is kind of what I'm looking for. And if they want to be, a reselling couple, because that does seem really, really fun. Valerie, I had incorrect, Valerie.
What'd you say?
Valerie said Joey is King's girlfriend. Incorrect.
Oh my god. I'm kind of stuck way up here. That's why.
But yeah, that's if I ever decide to settle down and when that happens. Also, I might have to run upstairs, because my sister bring me home chicken tenders from the bar. So I might run upstairs and grab
Do what
those.
you gotta do. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
She is upstairs. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pass up chicken tenders.
Oh no.
We're gonna talk about you while you leave.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm trying to hold with the questions, and it's like 99 more messages.
I know. Thank you guys for all the likes, guys. Appreciate it.
We're almost at 2K.
Yeah, I also want to say thank you guys for supporting us and for watching the show every Thursday. We really appreciate you guys. We are posting shorts on YouTube, so if you're not following us on YouTube, we do have a new channel over there. It's called Reseller Live with Chad and AZ, and we're working on growing that channel. We don't know what's going to happen here on TikTok, so make sure you guys are following us also on Instagram. And anything else, Chad?
That's about it. And also last week's, if you missed Andrew's live, he's up. So go check it out. The full video's on YouTube. So if you missed last week, go check it out. Oh boy, we got dinner.
Heck yeah, boy! Show us.
Chicken tender. These are weak chicken tenders. That's a thin ass chicken tender.
I love Food Talk. Thanks for adding it in.
I do love Food Talk. This place's honey mustard though is fucking killer.
I think somebody asked earlier, what's your favorite food?
Ooh, favorite food? That's a hard question. It's a hard question. I love Thai food. Tacos are amazing in any form. It could be Chinese tacos, Thai tacos, fish tacos, shrimp tacos, whatever it is. I make for myself a lot of the times pasta with chicken, because that's just easy, and a lot of times I just need it to be quick. But yeah.
Laurel did ask, have you ever done a whatnot? If not, I'm going to add, would you ever consider doing a whatnot?
I have not done a whatnot. I have kind of played with thinking of doing a whatnot, but I don't get like a boatload, like big lots right now. Like this year, I've struggled really hard with finding big lots of items. Like with the stuff from John, yes, but that's a lot of stuff I don't want to whatnot because I want the full value of that. If I ever do get big lots, like if this guy ends up just selling me this stuff really cheap, I'll probably have a whatnot with it and just get rid of it really quickly, hopefully. For a couple bucks. But I have not. I don't think. I would do. I mean, I'm sure I would go fine, but I don't think I have the amount of stuff necessary to do a whatnot.
Like me and AC were talking about a little bit today about the live reselling and stuff like that.
I do think it's going to be a huge market, and I'm absolutely probably going to miss out on that train a little bit and catch the tail end because that's what I'm good at. A lot of things. But I think everyone should. I think it is going to be the next big thing. I think eBay's adapting. I think Poshmark's adapting it. So I should probably hop on and start riding those coattails of everyone that's been ahead of me.
Get that money.
Get that money, honey.
I think Shop the Seller had a question. What was your question, Shop? I know she ran a what?
Look at that honey mustard.
Oh, yeah.
Get it, Chad. Get it. What's up, Fordham?
Appreciate it,
for crunch a chicken tender into the microphone. If you want it, Courtney. They aren't super crunchy, but I got you, Courtney. Do you want sauce or no sauce, Courtney?
Ooh,
we gotta find out sauce or no sauce.
Courtney's ready for it.
Sauce or no sauce?
Sauce. Good choice. That was the right choice. Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
Oh, okay. Shop wants to know, do you have health insurance? And I think somebody else mentioned,
that's the best I got.
Do you pay for your own health insurance?
So this past year I was on government provided health insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, whichever one it is. Of no fault of the government, I fucked up. I didn't answer emails, and I got booted off of it. So I couldn't be on it again. Or I didn't figure it. I just didn't feel like figuring all that out. So next year I will be paying for health insurance with help from the ACA. And I have the best of all the shitty health plans.
Well, you will have one. I mean, sometimes
I have a health. I haven't been to the doctor in a long time, and I need to go to the doctor. I'm turning 30 this upcoming year and next month. So I have scheduled a bunch of doctor appointments to go get this meat sack checked out. Because I'm sure there's gonna be problems.
Ruth wants to know.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man.
Say it again.
Ruth wants to know, who would Joey go thrifting with, Chad or Esteban?
Oh, I'd go thrifting with either. Probably Chad, to be honest, because Esteban's really good and we hunt for a lot of the same things. And I don't want to get jealous and have to beat Esteban up. I just don't want us to fight. I want our friendship to be thriving. And Chad's also really good and talented, but I feel like we pick up enough different things where we wouldn't get in each other's way as often as me and Arizona would.
Plus, I'm not a thrift store.
Yeah, Chad also just goes into the estate sales before the estate sale, and I'm gonna buy everything.
Oh shit!
He's like, just load the truck. Here's the cash.
Give me a price. Man, where'd I miss? Where'd it go? Man, this thing is flying. Oh, where'd it go?
All right, while you find that one, Jason's asked 5 times, when are you gonna start TikTok shop?
No hate to anyone doing TikTok shop. Fucking get it. Get your money. I think it's QVC garbage. It is the same shit they've been peddling for years and years, just on a different platform, and I am proud of everyone that's getting their money. Get your money. You won't see my ass doing it. I've thought about it. I've looked into it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
it's kind of weird, man. Like, I kind of feel the same way. And sometimes, because I'm approved to sell on both accounts, so I'm able to like request samples, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I can do it, and because they're especially like buried treasure.
Dude, Barry's fucking. He should needs to like have a master class on how to run like make TikTok work for you. Like it's crazy, but not everyone's buried, right? Like not everyone's Jason.
And I think that
Not everyone's Lion Creek or any of the other big people that have popped off on that.
right.
If you went to Barry's course, he would just tell you make some effing videos.
100%. And you would have to pay him like $1,000 for it.
Right. Just make
It
the
would be he
video.
would be standing there in that tight like leotard thing that he was wearing in his last video,
Oh my
and
god.
just tell you to make some fucking videos.
Buy you a vibrating standing machine if you want to gain 12 inches.
exactly. That was one of the funniest things I've witnessed. That was the funniest thing of the year.
That's
I was dying.
oh my god. DW said, do you want to come back as a cat or a fish?
Cat. 100% a cat. Fishes have like 3-second memories. They're stupid. A cat? Cats are so smart. They can push stuff off tables and lounge and fuck you up, but then cuddle you.
Yeah.
You
Look
were,
at
sa- I think you were saying that today that your spirit animal is like
A bobcat.
a
Like, I don't think I'm a house cat. Like, house cats have good lives, but I definitely think I'm a wilderness cat. My friend just showed me a video of them actually yesterday because they're in from Colorado, and they were on a hike, and literally you couldn't see this cat in the brush until it opens its eyes because it just blended in with its surroundings. It was crazy.
a bobcat.
Yeah, bobcat.
Yeah, those things are scary, man.
They're crazy.
We see them over here in the desert.
I'm sure. Yeah, they were in somewhere in Colorado. I don't remember. I don't know if they were in Fort Collins or another part.
Probably want to know, does it take a lot of glue to keep your beard on?
It does every day. This is actually a wig. Like you know how they have that real fancy toupee now. It's the same technology but for a beard.
Hey, where you get that from, bro?
Where did that person go? Turkey? Is that where the real good hair follicle stuff is? I think so.
I just want to snatch the hair off that hat I wear sometimes and just glue it on my head.
The one that makes you look like Guy Fieri.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, Southern. Max said 3 biggest overall lessons you've learned since starting this business.
Oh God.
Ooh, we getting serious now.
3 biggest lessons. I'm capable of more of than I thought. Relying on people is not a bad thing. It's very, very helpful. You're not in this alone. There are dozens of people that are willing to help you. And then we said it earlier, be your authentic true self and true friends will show.
Nice. I have a question, and I think you've answered it before, but where do you see yourself like in 5 or 10 years, or do you try not to look that far?
It's hard not to think about the future and where you want to go and what you want to be. I have a general thought of like of what I'm going to be doing, of what I want to be doing, but it's nothing's etched in stone, of course, and I'm just kind of waiting, like not waiting, and I'm seeking opportunities and not afraid to say no to opportunities. Like if someone offered me a job somewhere that I seem interested in that could help me with this and help me grow, I'd move. I'd uproot my life to go live somewhere else and try it somewhere else. Um, but do I see myself doing stuff not in the reselling world? Not really. This is fun. I love this world. It's a really fun world. Fun way to make money.
Thank you, Court.
But yeah,
Sweet.
Tina, no. Tina, no.
Aaron wants to know
I think he's a phenomenal reseller. No.
how many hours do you believe you work in a day or a week?
I try not to work more than like 45, 50 hours in a week. I think having, especially being self-employed and running, making, this is the only way I'm making a living. It's hard to like take those breaks and take time, but I think life isn't all about working, and you should enjoy yourself and go on those hikes and go hang out with friends when available, or take the time and just sit on the couch and be a gremlin and watch an entire series of a Netflix show. Do whatever, like those days are important.
So, kind of coming off that, can you kind of walk us through an average day of yours, the day in the life of Joey when you get up?
A day in the life of Joey. Wake up probably around 4:30. Lay in bed for about 15 to 30 minutes, questioning why I'm awake at that time, and just being kind of mad at myself for waking up. I don't have an alarm set. That is just kind of just how my body is. And then I force myself to get up. I take my morning dump. I brush my teeth. Coffee. You asked for the life of Joey.
I love it.
I will usually make some type of egg, either hard boiled or like over easy, some oatmeal. And then I will come down here and pull orders. After having a few sips more of coffee, I will then take a second dump.
I was waiting on number 2. Hard-boiled egg, coffee.
And then I will. That's usually around like 6:30 when that's all happening. And then I tune into Chad's live and start packing. Or I will head out the door if there's a sale that I'm going to. I try to keep a little bit of structure because I think structure is good. And like, this is going to be a listing day. This is going to be an in the basement day, in the shop day. But if an estate sale is happening or a pre-sale, I get notified of a pre-sale or a sale, I'm out the door lickety split, right? Like I'm on the road. I want to be, if I'm going to an estate sale, I want to be the first. At worst, I want to be number 15 in the house. I want to be the 15th person in that house. I think anything later than that, and you're missing a lot. But top 10 is the goal. And then I'll be live with you guys for 2 or 3 hours doing work, taking photos, listing, cleaning, and then and throughout taking breaks. I think everyone does it. I think everyone just they just need a little siesta during the day.
Yeah.
And then I try to work until about 6 every day. Sometimes 7, sometimes 4. That changes too, depending on how productive I felt like I was that day. And then I try not to work past 7 o'clock, so you guys are welcome. Not that this is working. And then I usually like to have like 2 or 3 hours of just straight relaxation, doom scrolling on TikTok or watching a series. Go out with some friends every now and then. Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty much a day in the life of Joey.
That's
Text
Joey,
John,
y'all.
talk shit about everybody, you know.
I like to see y'all when y'all go back and forth.
Take a few jumps. I think Valerie was yelling at us because she said we missed her question a couple times. She wants to know, Joey, what is one thing you thrifted that you cannot part with?
Absolutely nothing. Everything's for sale. Everything's for sale. I have a Voltron figurine. It is listed, but it's listed like $500 more than the actual value of the item. It's listed. Someone can buy it, but they're gonna spend a lot of money on it. uh, and every now and then I'm like, oh, when it's like a real slow week, I'm like, maybe I'll drop this down for a quick boost. But that has stayed with me. I found it's a like it was made with the same molds of the real Voltron, but it's like a third-party Japanese version.
Yeah.
But it's 100% complete. I found it at the thrift store for $8. It's worth like $300-400 at this point. All it was missing was the sword, and my friend was like, "Oh, I have that sword. You can have it," and gave me the sword so it's 100% complete.
Nice.
Bet jump in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be really funny, Aaron.
That would be hilarious.
I would die. I would honestly might cancel the order. I would take the ripping on here and the negative review to cancel that order.
I would message John and say, "Hey, this was a mistake."
I couldn't handle seeing it every time he was live.
Oh God, could you imagine? Just have it in the background of his lives on his desk or something. Oh shit.
Sorry guys, we're not trying to miss questions. There's just a lot of questions coming through.
Yeah. Drea did ask, do you primarily store your products down in the area where you're at live? Yeah.
Yes, that is a contingency of me having the business here, is that I keep it on this level of the house, 95% of it on the level of this house. If some stuff is up in the dining room, it is fine for a little bit, but it has to make its way down here. It is a contingency of just past roommates and the sanity of the house. But yes, I do try to keep everything down here. Yes, Drea, I do write off my workspace on taxes.
For sure.
I think everybody's shocked that you're up this late.
It is fairly late. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Harley wants to know, what changes did you make to increase your sales so much this year?
So this year, I picked up much better items. I stopped buying garbage. I had, at the end of last year, I'm sure some of you guys remember, but I went through every inch of my inventory and I got rid of probably 600 items. I went from having like almost 1,100 items into my store to having like 550 or 600. Like I got rid of a shit ton of items. And so that kind of helped me clear out space and see what I actually pick up and what's actually good. And then just really pick that up. Been finding stuff. The stuff I have been finding, I've been finding it for cheaper, so I'm making more money on the end. At the end, yeah, Drea. At that time, I just donated 90% of it.
You also set like a daily goal, right?
Yeah, so I also set a daily goal. I like to list on average 10 to 15. There are days where I'll list 25 to 30. Usually Mondays I'll list more, and then throughout the week it gets progressively less. No less than 10 a day. And then monetarily, I like to set a goal of 350. Next year I'm going to set a goal of 550 a day, which is hefty. And I'm going to to get to achieve that, my plan is to up my listings, which means I have to up my sourcing, which means I have to find more stuff, which is stressful to think about because how do I find more stuff? And that's probably the biggest question is how do I find more stuff, which I am working on, and we will see what happens
Yeah,
next,
baby.
next time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's in store for you for 2025, man.
Mm-hmm. Everybody,
Sure.
it's gonna be a year.
Yes. Thank you, Bab. So I like Court's question. Who was your first contact on TikTok?
My first contact was Kelsey at Mellow State. I know she's not on the app too much anymore. She has her whole Facebook following, which if you guys are not following her on Facebook, go follow her. She's phenomenal on there. Well, she's phenomenal on every platform, but Facebook is fun. Um, but she was my first in this era of TikTok. Back in 2020, Ethan, is that his name? The college reseller. He doesn't make videos anymore.
Yeah.
But he was like my first follow on TikTok. When I joined in 2020. What's up, Kings? Thanks.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It was fun watching Kelsey, man. She's amazing, and
her seeing her growth is incredible. Like we're all phenomenal at this, but she is. I don't think she's a step above, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it's super cool to watch, man. And I think we've all learned a lot about each other over the year. And we've helped each other grow our businesses show it, you know.
yeah,
And we should all really be proud of ourselves.
yeah. Everyone should be proud of yourselves for working on yourself this year. Like, and I know it's hard not to compare. Like everyone said, don't compare, and it's really hard not to compare. But really, take some time to look at what all you did this year because everyone succeeded. Like, everyone did better than if you did even 3% better than you did last year, you succeeded.
Exactly. Even just learning. Even if
Even
you're
just learning.
the same, if
And
you
just
learn a lot
choosing to
more.
work. Exactly.
Right. Sometimes we fail to succeed, right?
So to close us out, I don't know if you want to hang out with us afterwards, but
It's
to
bad.
to
I'm gonna finish my chicken tender, then go to bed.
So to close us off, Joey, like what's something that you'd like to say or to motivate somebody that's new or just been having a hard time with reselling? What are some good things that you can say?
Just fucking do it.
Ooh, I like that.
Just fucking do it. Stop. It's like people say, "Oh, I'm scared of shipping. I'm scared of this." Just fucking do it and deal with the problems when they come up. So many people, I think, stop themselves from doing this, doing other things, because they're a little bit scared and they don't know how it's gonna go. No one knows how it's gonna go. Next year could be horrible and I could be back at a fucking hotel job. Who knows? Just fucking do it. Like, do it. Just jump. Take that blind faith and jump.
I
Pretty
like
simple. And I know it's simple, and you try to fucking think of something hard and deep and meaningful, but sometimes it's just simple as that. Just do it.
Love it.
Like,
JT.
Heck yeah. If you guys thank you guys once again for all the likes and for joining us. If you guys aren't following Joey, make sure you guys throw him a follow. Joey, where else can they find you? Are you the same name on other platforms?
so I am the same name on other platforms. I'm not super active. another platform, that is another goal that we didn't really talk about. Thank you for the hat, Big E. I did not miss you sending me a hat. I always miss Big E sending gifts. I caught the hat. It's something I want to try. That's another goal of mine for next year, is to try to improve on, and the dancing bear. I'm punched myself in the face there. Is to start actually posting videos on here and other platforms. But we will see how it goes.
Heck yeah. Is there anything else you want to add, Chad?
No, man, I just want to thank you again for coming on. I know it's late for you.
It's late, but this was fun. It was worth staying up. It was worth the hour of sleep that I'm gonna have to sleep in tomorrow morning.
But I don't get to get on lives with you too much, so this was good.
No, not anymore. No, this was fun.
We got to work on that on 2025. We gotta collaborate and get on here together. Some
absolutely. Well, just get on while you're at work.
Yeah, just get on while I'm at work.
Exactly.
Or just the heck with work, right?
Yeah, heck with work. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Be like Shalila Booth and just do it.
More lives from everybody. Right. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I just want to thank you. I appreciate it, Joy. Thank y'all for the likes, loves, the gifts, all the gifts. That's what makes us keep going. We're just trying to spread love in this community and lots of knowledge from all types of walks.
Real quick moment and thank you two, because this was really fun to do every week, and honestly I'm really impressed at that you guys stuck through it. I remember when you first started, I was like, they're gonna do like a month of this and then things are gonna get busy, but I think you've only missed like 1 week or 2 weeks because of scheduling or something like that. Like, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Fucking go. Everyone, real quick, let's tap the likes as much as you can before they end.
Let's go.
LFG, let's go.
LFG, let's fucking go.
And I love, just for all the new people that's kind of newer in here, we want to encourage y'all to get on live, express yourself, talk to us live. This is a safe place, I do believe. Just be yourself, get on here, and we will help you get through this and get the courage to get on here and get live and make some content.
Absolutely. Yeah. Remember, keep on meeping.
I just want to say I love you guys. If nobody's told you they love you, I love you. You're amazing. And you guys have a good night.
Yep.
Bye,
Peace,
everybody.
Joy. Thanks, Joy.
Have a good night.